lead the way for him.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Robert Covington out there with Adebayo. And it's Wall in at the point. A nice shot by McDaniel.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Hero against Edwards. Hero passes to Wall. Butler feeling it out a bit. Right side Hero. The kick out to Wall. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. It sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. Averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now Towns, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Floats one up. 2 points. That one goes.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
Outside Conley. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 6.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Covington in the corner. Back to Hero. Into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McDaniels gets to Conley. Out to the right wing. Gobert dishes to Conley. And shot on the way. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Wall. Passes to Hero. He kicks to Butler. Inside. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, and he's able to finish off the break solo.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Adebayo with the elbow. Back to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Towns. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Feeds to Gobert. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Conley against Wall.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Butler passes to Wall. Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. That one doesn't go. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero attacking. With the second effort. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Clock is at 3. Covington inside the line. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point lead. And there's the pass to Gobert. Covington with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Conley scanning the floor. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Butler combines strength and aggressiveness with a really good basketball IQ. He sees the defender is a little out of position and takes advantage of it.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Anderson with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Edwards kicks to Reed. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, guys, the pump fake is an effective move. Every player should have it. And you look at Oladipo right there, used it to perfection.
Oladipo hits them both. Here is Anderson. Pass to Prince. He dishes it to Edwards. Back to Prince. Just 2 to shoot. And here's Anderson for 3. Here's Reed. The kick out to Anderson. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one, good.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Here is Edwards for the made shot from Victor Oladipo. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. The kick out to Anderson. Great D that time from Love. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Love with the screen on Prince. Here's Butler. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Prince. Out to Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Butler against Prince. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler rising up over the defense and throwing it down.
Timberwolves trail. Anderson, the bounce pass. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's the screen. McDaniels passes to Noel. Prince with a screen on Lowry. Noel, no good. Here's Miami now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And stolen by Prince. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
A different look for Miami. Zeller, he's checked in for Adebayo. And Strus is subbed in for Butler. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Passes it to Strus. And here is Zeller. The kick out to Oladipo. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat up by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Cleveland. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kevin Love out there with Zeller. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Lowry. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. Now here's Lowry. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. For 3, Love. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley against Oladipo. Conley kicks to Reed. 5 on the clock. Here's Noel. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Heat with the lead. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Shot by Zeller. No good. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And Miami shooting 39% from the floor at their best. There's the pass to Oladipo. Love with the screen for Oladipo. Strus. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Now here is Conley. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Miami trailing. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. It's Oladipo on the wing. And the rejection by Towns. Conley against Oladipo. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here's Oladipo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. Towns, the screen. From outside the arc. Love grabs the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
You can't allow Zeller to get established like that. I mean, that kind of position, he's going to dunk it easily.
Noel passes to Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Kevin Love. Heroes checked in for Oladipo. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Lowry. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside Towns. And it's Strus with the rebound. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying
to improve.
Edwards finds Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right. Towns a screen on Hero. There's the triple. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Now Wall. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Strus. Gobert against Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. All with the steal. Outside Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Conley. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Gobert, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's Strus missing. Minnesota leading by 8. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around with the fadeaway. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Covington finds Hero, and he gets it to go from the high post. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And then for Miami, Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. And it's Gabe Vincent in for John Wall. Just 5 to shoot.
He's one of the most feared wing defenders in the league. Butler rejecting the shot. Beautiful.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Back to Adebayo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Right wing. Back to Butler. Hero against Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Anderson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Reed. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now Hero, he's got 6. Back to Covington. Butler up top. Here's Vincent.
In the first period, boy, they were oozing with confidence, looked a little more sure of themselves, but that's evaporated as the game has gone on.
1:29 left in the first half. Count it.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway and take the shot that's available.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Well, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
And the Heat with some changes. Zeller comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. Anderson outside. Reed with it. He's against Zeller. A 3 from Anderson. And Covington sends it back. Finish off the break. Covington's got his first bucket of the night.
Covington is just so quick, leaving the defense well behind him, actually in the dust as he gets down the court.
Anderson passes to Noel. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Tries it from the top of the key. Jump shot is good. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Butler. He's got 10. And Lowry has it in the corner. Reed with the rebound. Here's Prince. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Hero. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the men?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Halftime is here. And
Turner adds something on both ends. Fantastic shot blocker, can post you up, can take you outside.
this trade has the Dr. O'Neill seal of approval. Moving back to our game, Karl Anthony Towns, v. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Hero after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his fourth foul of the contest. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Conley's shot is off. The Heat trail by 6. And Wall kicks to Adebayo. Hero passes to Covington. There's a screen by Covington. There's the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Wall grabs the board. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Wall passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wall doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards with it. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Lets a floater go. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 6.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 10. Here's Hero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Count that bucket.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Now a timeout called by Miami. The Heat making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. The Heat trail by 8. And Wall kicks to Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Conley.
Boy, I tell you, the long reach of Covington really bothering shooters. I mean, he enjoys making life difficult for whoever he's assigned to.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Timberwolves leading by 10. McDaniels passes to Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Wall with some nice D. Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Butler's leadership the last few years has really been admirable. I mean, the guy simply wants to win, and he's willing to pay the price to do so.
And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
The first free throw is good. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Butler, and he lays it straight in. Butler's got 16.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Butler with the steal. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, Hero guarded close. Covington with the bucket.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Now, here's McDaniel. 6 points for him. With some arc. Out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Second shot opportunity. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here is Wall. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Noel. And Covington sends it back. Towns wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Wall kicks to Hero. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
3 points.
He's got 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Kyle Anderson in for McDaniels. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Jimmy Butler. Now, Hero. He's got 9. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Hero's got 12 in the game.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for John Wall. Here's Noel. Now recovering. Noel passes to Reed. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Hero after the basket by Minnesota. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And here's Love from the arc. From downtown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Max Strus comes in for Tyler Hero. Anderson outside. Over Love. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the middle. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Thrown down that time by the 6'4" Oladipo. Don't let that height fool you. This guy can go throw it down.
Now here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Reed the pass to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. The dish to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota now the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Anderson passes to Noel. Prince outside. Latrey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Oladipo against Towns. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And here's Anderson. Towns a screen on Love. Anderson passes to Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 9. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Noel. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oladipo outside. Love with the screen on Prince. Oladipo for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Oladipo in at the 3 slot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Oladipo kicks to Love. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Noel. Outside Edwards. The pass to Noel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oladipo outside. Pass to Love to tie it up. And again, Miami with the triple.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Anderson passes to Noel. To the right side. There's McDaniels. Yep, right through the net. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Love goes in, and Love throws it down.
And you can't give Love that lane. Once he spots one, he makes sure to go right at the rim.
Noel passes to Reed. The 3. Noel, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Oladipo, and he converts the layup. Oladipo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
How can you defend Oladipo any better than that? I mean, just exceptional at getting shots up and over the outstretched arms of the defense.
Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Then for the Heat, Butler, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Hero. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Heat. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Butler. Love outside. Outside Lowry. And it's Miami with another.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving to the basket. And the shot is good. Vincent's got his first basket of the night.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Down low. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 17-5 run. Pass to Zeller. Love outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry for 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Heat lead by 6.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Towns, a screen on Butler. Outside, Towns. Now, McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Towns, no luck. The Heat leading by 6. Left side, Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jaden McDaniels.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Now here's Conley. 4 on the shot clock. To stop the run. With 1 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Passes it to Vincent. Conley against Lowry. Butler in the corner. Back to Love. Outside Butler. Another shot. Kicks it out to Love. Lowry against Conley. The high post shot and another basket for Miami.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And it's Towns missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now a timeout called by Miami. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Cody Zeller. And it's Tyler Hero in for Gabe Vincent. On defense, Minnesota trailing by 10. Outside, Hero. Kicks it to Lowry. Love up top. 5 to shoot. Over Towns. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
The pass to Towns. Lowry against Edwards. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Love with the screen for Hero. Here's Butler going inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Robert Covington's checked in for Kevin Love. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Edwards with it. Butler covering. A crossover. And it's Edwards getting it to go.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Covington in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Hero. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Clock at 4. Over Butler. Right side, Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Outside Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Here's Lowry, and the rejection by Towns. McDaniels with the ball. Now Covington defending. Towns dishes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Shoots the 3. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court. And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Miami making a change here. Wall's checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Has to come. For the three. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It's tipped. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. And they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Three-point shooting was at a premium. How big was it tonight?
It was huge. I think everybody stuck to our game plan. We know that they're going to get up a lot of threes and hit some tough ones at that. We can't hang our heads. We got to still go out there and contest the next one.
Yeah, that next play mentality served you well tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.